Hey everyone, Sanjay here from Tech Respect, here with a full review of the Parrot Zik headphones. These have been out for a little while now, and it's heavily tech infused, so let's get down to it. Alright, so these are very comfortable over-the-ear headphones which have smooth leather padding around the ears and on the band as well. The left ear cup opens up, revealing the battery, and snaps shut and stays shut with the use of magnets. The Zik charges with a micro USB cable, which makes it very convenient for people with Android phones, but the battery warns that you do use only a maximum of 0.4 amps to charge it, so I would advise against using a wall outlet or an AC adapter to charge the headphones, because they can be up to 1 amp depending on what adapter and cable you use. The outside of the ear cups have soft touch coating, and most of the headphone is made out of metal. This does make it slightly heavier than I'm used to, but you do get over that really quickly. Like I mentioned earlier, the Zik is packed with features, a lot of features. We got Bluetooth touch sensors on the right cup, NFC on the left cup, motion sensors that pause the music when you take them off your head, microphones for active noise cancellation, a jawbone sensor for taking calls and speech detection, and a 3.5mm port for when your battery runs out. These headphones will work with almost any device that has Bluetooth capabilities, and if you have an Android or iOS device, you will have an app to manage various settings like active noise cancellation, concert hall effects, and the equalizer. But enough about that. Let's talk about what these headphones really do. Now, if your phone has NFC like the Galaxy Nexus or the Galaxy S3, connecting to the Zik is a real breeze. All you have to do is touch the back of the phone to the left ear cup, and you should be connected in a few seconds. If you don't have NFC, connecting is pretty quick and straightforward, and follows the same steps you would take to connect any Bluetooth headset. Once on your head, most of the interaction with these headphones is going to be on the right cup. Music playback is controlled with a few swipes, so swipe forward and backward to switch tracks, swipe up or down to control the volume. You can tap once to pause the music, or alternatively you can just take your headphones off and they should pause the music for you. If you get a call, all you gotta do is tap your right cup, and it will pause. It will pick up the call for you. The passive noise cancellation from the ear cups physically sealing out the sound isn't very impressive, but with the active noise cancellation on, it will feel like you're sitting in a quiet room listening to music, even in the most busiest of places. If the music is off, though, you will hear an annoying buzzing / humming sound that you will hear, and you should also hear some surroundings. The Parrot Audio Suite app for Android works very well, even though it's still in a beta stage. It accurately lets you know the battery level of your Ziks, and lets you control the direction that the sound is coming from in the concert hall effect, and it lets you toggle each feature on and off, while giving you a variety of equalizer presets to suit your tastes. However, to use this app, you must manually update your Zik's firmware to version 1.01 or higher. Funnily enough, though, the help desk icon only directs you to the French website, so I was pretty confused for a while. But that's really not a problem. You can also update your Zik's firmware through this app once you've got it connected after 1.01. The sound quality is very good for a pair of Bluetooth headphones. It has a good range and some bright sounds while being able to deliver a good amount of bass. It won't be able to match some offerings from companies like Sennheiser or Bose and a few other companies at a lesser price, but that is something you will have to weigh out for yourself. Don't get me wrong, though, these do sound very good. But something I did notice was that if you use the optional 3.5mm cable for music, audio quality improves a lot. So you can't really do this much to a pair of headphones without making a few problems, so let's talk about the issues. When listening to music while walking outside, if there's a stiff breeze or a bit of strong wind coming at you, you will hear a lot of sound from the air passing by your head, even with the active noise cancellation on. So this can be very annoying, but usually the wind has to be stronger than normal. Call quality can be a lot better than it is at the moment. The incoming call audio is a bit muddy, and the jawbone sensor causes a bit of buzzing on the other end, as the mics are enabled when you speak. The active noise cancellation instantly turns off at the beginning of every call, but this is quite understandable. The Zik comes with only Bluetooth 2.1, which is pretty dated for today's and the Zik standards, and plays a part in the next issue, which is probably the biggest issue: battery life. Parrot has rated these headphones to have around 6-hour battery life, but with the effects and noise cancellation on, I was only able to get around 4 to 5 hours of use. Thankfully, these headphones have a 3.5mm cable option for when your battery runs out, but most of the effects and enhancements won't work when you use it this way. Unfortunately, at the time of this review, there's no option to buy a spare battery. The Parrot Zik is a good-looking, very capable pair of headphones. The design is sleek, durable, eye-catching, while the audio performance doesn't disappoint most. These headphones are a joy to use and make turning up or turning down the volume or switching between songs very convenient. You can also answer phone calls without having to pull your phone out of your pocket, and it conserves power by pausing playback whenever you take your headphones off, and it resumes it when you put it back on, so you won't really miss anything either. This would be a great buy for anyone if you are willing to deal with the price and a few hiccups that will probably be ironed out with firmware updates, like the call quality and the jawbone sensor, which doesn't work as well as it should. Unfortunately, there's not much that can be done about the battery life, except to carry around a portable battery, or a spare one if you're going on long trips of some sort, and if you can find a spare battery. So this has been Sanjay from Tech Respect, and thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later.